Hey guys, I'm Sarah. It's Thursday and you're watching 7 Awesome Lesbians. I hope you all like my new haircut. I got an awesome mohawk last week and I dyed it, so yeah, I'm gonna look a little different. And we are in my kitchen today and there is this boy named Evan hiding in my kitchen cupboard. So if you hear him, that's where he is. Yes, you are. Okay, so um, for the topic, your process of transitioning from straight to who you are today. Well, I mean, personally, I feel like sexuality is such a fluid thing that it's not really like a transition from this to that. Personally, I went through many different phases of like, oh my god, I'm bisexual. Oh my god, I'm gay. And finally, I realized I should just shut up with the labels and go with queer. But what stayed the same, like, about who I am and like who I'm attracted to, I don't know. I mean, like, my first crush was a girl. So, like, since, my first crush, I've realized that I'm not straight. So it was never really like a big transition, like, oh my god, I'm gay. But, like, so yeah, I mean, like, my first thoughts that I was queer were when I realized, like, I shouldn't do labels. But, let me see. I'm, like, looking at the topic and, like, figuring out how to phrase this in a totally not weird way. Meh. Did you ever second guess that you actually were? Oh, yes. Oh my God. All the time when I identified as lesbian, I would be like, oh my God, I think that guy's cute. Does that mean that I'm not lesbian? And, I ended up not being lesbian. But still, it was like one of those things, like I was constantly second guessing myself until I like convinced myself that it was all in my head. So that was an interesting period in my life. When did I know for sure? Slash, how did I know for sure? When did I knew for sure? Shit, I never knew for sure. I still don't know for sure. Um, I mean, as I said at the beginning, sexuality is very fluid. Who knows? When I'm like 50, I might be married to a man. I don't know. So things are always changing. How did I know for sure? I realized that I needed to stop it with the labels. That's how I knew. Um, Okay, that was the long and rambling topic. And now the question really made me laugh and it really made me think. I was like, So, the most bizarre or inexplicable thing you've ever seen in a sex shop or heard of if you've never been in a sex shop. Okay. So, this is going to sound really weird. Okay, so when I used to go to physical therapy for my knees, I okay, it was one of those places. It was like a strip mall that had like the first level, then you'd go up the elevator, and there'd be the second level, and and my physical therapist was on the second level. So on the first level, right underneath it, was this sex toy shop, and so when I would go there with my mother, every single week I would have to like pass by this sex shop. It was the funniest thing in the world. And I don't know, at that age, there were always happened to be like creepy things in the window and like I don't know. For me, the most inexplicable thing in a sex shop are like the really weird costumes. Like who would want to dress up as a firefighter to have sex? I mean like I get that that might be appealing to some people, but for me, that's just creepy. I mean, yeah, and I know that that's not like some bizarre thing, but I feel like sex is a very personal thing, and nothing really like sex toys and stuff, that's not really something bizarre to me. Just because it's a personal choice, and some people like these things and some people don't, and so I'm not gonna like go ahead and judge. And yeah, so I mean, yeah, and I mean, like, for y'all out there that do like to dress up as firefighters, I'm sorry if I just offended you. But yeah, I think that's a little weird. So yeah, I think that's all. This video is actually very short. Oh yeah, Evan, I love you for not making any inappropriate comments. And yeah, that's about all for now. I'm gonna go now and release Evan from my kitchen cupboard. Bye guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. Love you all. Bye.